Hi there, and welcome to our deep dive into the alarming world of phone scams. Imagine answering a call from what seems like a reputable company, only to discover it's a cleverly disguised scam aimed at stealing your personal information or hard-earned money. In 2024, phone scams have evolved with frightening sophistication, preying on unsuspecting individuals across the globe. Today, we'll be uncovering the 5 biggest phone scams that have surfaced this year. From fake Amazon callers to tech support impersonators, these scams are not just annoyances. They're serious threats to your financial and personal security. We'll share real-life stories and expert insights to help you recognize and avoid these devious traps. Our journey begins with the notorious Amazon impersonation scam, which has duped countless victims through convincing robocalls and live agents. Next, we'll explore the persistent tech support scams that trick users into paying for unnecessary services or software. We'll also delve into the growing menace of phone-based phishing attacks, known as Vishing, where scammers pose as trusted entities to extract sensitive information. We won't stop there. Romance scams have taken a heart-wrenching turn, exploiting emotions to drain bank accounts under the guise of love. Lastly, we'll shine a spotlight on the resurgence of the grandparent scam, where fraudsters target the elderly, posing as distressed relatives in immediate need of cash. Stay with us as we unravel these scams, share tips on how to protect yourself, and empower you with the knowledge to stay vigilant. By understanding these tactics, you can safeguard your information and help spread awareness within your community. Let's get started. Your safety and peace of mind depend on it. Let's kick things off with the Amazon impersonation scam. Picture this. You receive a call from someone claiming to be from Amazon, informing you of a suspicious charge on your account. Naturally, you panic and want to resolve the issue immediately. The urgency in the caller's voice can make the situation even more stressful. The caller asks for your account details to verify the charge, but what they're really doing is harvesting your personal information to commit fraud. One of our viewers, Jane, shared her story with us. She received a call that appeared to be from Amazon's customer service. The caller was polite and professional, addressing her by name and citing recent purchases to seem credible. However, when they asked for her credit card number to verify her purchases, Jane felt something was off. They even threatened that her account could be suspended if she didn't comply. Thankfully, she hung up and called Amazon directly, only to discover it was indeed a scam. Jane's quick thinking saved her from potential identity theft and financial loss. Pro tip: if you receive such a call, hang up and contact Amazon through their official website or app. Verify any claims independently before sharing sensitive information. Remember, legitimate companies will never ask for sensitive information over an unsolicited phone call. It's always better to be safe and double check. Next up, tech support scams. Have you ever received an unexpected call from Microsoft or Apple warning you about a virus on your computer? The caller then offers to fix the problem if you grant them remote access. Once they're in, they either install malware or ask for payment to remove non-existent threats. My friend Mark fell victim to this. He got a call from someone claiming to be from Microsoft, warning him of a critical issue with his computer. In a moment of panic, he allowed remote access. Before he knew it, his screen was filled with alarming warning messages and demands for payment. The scammers were very convincing, using technical jargon and creating a sense of urgency that made Mark feel compelled to act immediately. It turned out to be a scam, costing him hundreds of dollars to get his computer cleaned by a real technician. Mark learned a hard lesson, and now he always double-checks the authenticity of such calls. Pro tip: never allow remote access to your computer unless you initiated the support request. Always reach out to the company's official support channels if you're ever in doubt. Additionally, educate yourself and others about common scams to be better prepared in recognizing and avoiding these fraudulent schemes. Vishing, or voice phishing, is another sophisticated scam where fraudsters pose as trusted entities, like your bank, the IRS, or even utility companies, to extract sensitive information. They often use scare tactics, claiming, for example, that your account is compromised, you owe back taxes, or there's an urgent issue with your services, pressuring you to act immediately. These scammers are highly skilled and can make their calls appear legitimate by spoofing caller IDs to display the name of the trusted entity. Sarah, a senior citizen, received a call from someone pretending to be her bank's fraud department. The caller was very convincing, stating that her account had been compromised due to suspicious activities. They asked for her account number and PIN to verify her identity and secure her funds. Fortunately, Sarah remembered hearing about Vishing during a community seminar on fraud prevention and refused to provide any details. Instead, she took the wise step of hanging up and calling her bank directly using the number found on her bank statement. The bank confirmed it was a scam and noted that they would never ask for such information over the phone. Pro tip: always hang up and call back using a verified number from the entity's official website or your account statements to confirm any suspicious claims. Never provide personal information unless you are absolutely certain of the caller's identity. Romance scams exploit the heartstrings of individuals looking for love online. These scammers create meticulously crafted fake profiles on dating sites or social media platforms, often using stolen photos and fictitious information to appear genuine. They take their time to build relationships, gaining the trust and affection of their victims. Once they have established a strong emotional connection, they fabricate emergencies that require financial assistance, preying on the emotions and goodwill of their targets. Consider John's experience. He met someone on a dating site who seemed perfect in every way, kind, thoughtful, and attentive. After months of chatting and developing a close bond, his new girlfriend claimed she needed money for a sudden medical emergency involving a life-threatening condition. John, caught up in the emotion of the relationship and wanting to help the person he thought he loved, wired thousands of dollars before realizing it was all a ruse. The girlfriend vanished, leaving John heartbroken and financially devastated. Pro tip: be cautious when someone you've never met in person asks for money, no matter how convincing their story may be. Always verify their identity and the authenticity of their claims. If you suspect a romance scam, run a reverse image search on the person's profile pictures to check for duplicates across the internet or inconsistencies that might indicate a scam. Additionally, seek advice from trusted friends or family members before making any financial decisions based on an online relationship. This one tugs at the heartstrings of elderly individuals by exploiting their love and concern for their family. Scammers call, pretending to be a grandchild in distress, often using panic and urgency to cloud the victim's judgment. They may claim to be in a dire situation, such as being stranded in a foreign country, involved in an accident, or even in jail, and desperately need money to be wired immediately. Mary, a loving grandmother, received a frantic call from someone claiming to be her grandson. The caller, sounding distressed, said he was in jail and needed bail money urgently. He begged her not to tell anyone and to wire the money as soon as possible. Mary, though initially overwhelmed by worry, decided to take him beside a moment to try to decide upon to think. She almost sent the money but decided to call her grandson's parents first to verify the story. To her relief, they confirmed that her grandson was safe at home, avoiding a costly mistake. Pro tip: always verify such claims by calling the supposed family member or other relatives before taking any action. Additionally, consider establishing a family code word that can be used to confirm identities in emergency situations. These scams are becoming more sophisticated, but with awareness and caution, we can protect ourselves and others. Share this video with your friends and family to spread the word. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and remember, we're all in this together. What scams have you encountered? Let us know in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going.